the 2023 Smithsonian Folklife Festival. That's where you're at if you didn't know. I'm Reynolds. I'm the guest curator of the Ozarks program, Facets and Facets of a Region, and we've just been having a great old time, and we're glad you're here. This afternoon, you have the great pleasure of getting to hear Willi Carlisle. He's one of my favorite folks. Yeah. I'm gonna do the part where we thank all the very important people that made this possible right now. The Smithsonian Folklife Festival is produced by the Smithsonian Center for Folklife and Cultural Heritage and presented in collaboration with the National Park Service. The festival is supported by federally appropriated funds, Smithsonian trust funds, contributions from governments, businesses, foundations, and individuals, in-kind assistance, and food, recording, and craft sales. The Ozarks Faces and Facets of a Region program is in partnership with Missouri State University. The program is supported in part by Missouri State University, Missouri Division of Tourism, Arkansas Tourism, University of Arkansas, Experience Fayetteville, Wingate Foundation, Committee of 100 for the Ozark Folk Center, Ozark Beer Company, Crystal Bridges Arts and Social Impact Accelerator Partnership, and the Missouri Folk Arts Program. The program received federal support from the Latino Initiative School, administered by the National Museum of the American Latino, the Asian Pacific American Initiative School, administered by the Smithsonian Asian Pacific American Center, and the Smithsonian American Women's History Initiative Pool. Let's give those folks a big round of applause. So I'm a folklorist and a fiddler, and like I said, Willi's one of my favorite people. And the thing about music in the Ozarks and culture in the Ozarks in general, which I'm really proud that we've been given this space to share with people the broad influences of the culture of the Ozarks. The thing about the Ozarks is it's been about in-migration and out-migration since the beginning of time. You can see that in our rocks, you can see that in our people and in our stories and in our music. And we have people that have taken the culture of the Ozarks to other places, and people who have brought their culture from other places to the Ozarks, and we've incorporated those things, and we love having those things incorporated and shared back. Willi's a really wonderful example of that. You're in for a really good time and a really good show. So hot dog, Willi, you ready? Here he comes, Willi Carlisle.
Thank you so much for having me. It is one of the honors of my life to be here, absolutely and unequivocally. I was not born in the Ozarks, but I do hope to get a chance to die there. I'm going to do some folk songs, and I'm going to do some songs that I've written. I'm going to start off on this here, Tudor and These Two Cowbones. I'm going to direct an old folk song from the 1930s in the general direction of Congress. This is called The Cotton Mill Colic, or Poor Man, Rich Man. Well, let me tell you people, something that's true. Work at the mill, tell you what you gotta do. Well, you get up in the morning before daylight, labor all day until it gets night. Well, you work all day and get pale in the face, standing so long in the same darn place. Along comes the boss, hard as he can tear, wants you to think he's a grizzly bear. It's ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You let the poor man live and the rich man buzz. When supper time comes, there's hell to pay. Go to the boss, gonna have to say, I need a load of wood, I need a ton of coal. Everything's bad, I'll go in the hole. Gotta buy groceries at some chain store. Can't afford to pay no more. And if I don't starve, I'm a son of a gun. You can't buy food without no money. It's ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Let the poor man live and the rich man buzz. When supper time comes, well, you better run. The blow that whistle right before the gun. Oh, the blow that whistle right before you're ready. When it comes to time, you ain't got a penny. some people run all the mill folk down. Mill folk people make the world go round. They'll have a little drink, have a little fun. When everything's done, they'll rake out the mud. I left the mountain when I was a strip. Never will forget that awful trip, cause I walked all day behind an apple wagon. When I got to town, my rear was a dragon. It's ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Let the poor man live and the rich man bust. Oh, when dinner time comes, oh, you better run. They'll blow that whistle right before you're done. And sometimes you hear a noise like a pecker of wood. It's only the merchants trying to sell their goods. So sometimes you hear the noise like a pecker of wood. Only the merchants trying to sell their goods. And all those boys just about gray, studying to get all the poor man's pay. It's ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Let the poor man live and the rich man bust. It's ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Let the poor man live and the rich man bust. Thank you so much, folks. I'm blessed to be a part of a tradition of songwriters from the Ozarks. And I thought I'd do one that I rarely get to do. Really popular song from the Ozarks. Really was one of those country music crossover hits, you know. This is the Tennessee Stud after Jimmy Driftwood. Those of you that know Jimmy Driftwood already, right? His reputation precedes him. He is one of the people that, along with Pete Seeger, invented the folk singing profession, you know what I mean? Which is to say, folk singer as public servant. I don't trust apolitical folk singers that aren't public servants. I don't think anybody else should either. But in order to write a pop song, I think Jimmy Driftwood probably had to write about outlaw stuff. So this is more or less a guy roaming around the country on a big, bad horse that he can't get over the popularity of. This is the Tennessee Stud. Tennessee Stud. Tennessee stud. Thank you, real good friends. Isn't that ridiculous? One reason I like to play that song is because it found its way like into the American consciousness in a big way, right? Every now and again, something from the Ozarks will find its way from the backwoods out into the greater American popular cultural ecosystem. Jimmy Driftwood was a teacher primarily, right? And occasionally wrote a hit country song, but you'll notice that the hit country song is just one where a guy is riding around on his real cool horse, doing cool guy stuff, murdering people, right? I like to try to take a look at that pop culture stuff and be like, I don't know if I'm all about that. I kind of like holding hands and doing square dances, you know what I mean? That's what I think folk music is more generally all about. Oh, I like to play that song as just like a reminder of that what everybody thinks is cool at a certain time might not even be what's true of a region exactly, right? The Tennessee stud did really exist, but I doubt he did all that stuff. I got to thinking about like fading professions when I was coming out here. And got to thinking about like what I want to preserve. And it might not actually be songs like the Tennessee stud. It might actually be preserving a little bit of magic in the world. And I actually don't like magic very much. In fact, I hate magicians with a passion. I like clowns, I like puppeteers, I like all kinds of weirdos, but I don't really like magicians much. And I got to thinking after I got surrounded by magicians for about the 4th time in my life that, you know, it's inevitable, whatever you fear will come to you, right? And after the 3rd or 4th time I got surrounded by magicians in a bar, I was thinking, well, this is one of those fading professions, right? The profession of magician, like the profession of folk singer, was passed down from hand to hand, right? Over centuries. And it might not survive the era of TikTok, and the traditional Ozarks might not survive the era of TikTok, and I, as a banjo-playing folk singer, might not survive the era either. I want to write a little elegy for weird professions like that. This is that song. It's called Tulsa's Last Magician. Well, Tulsa's last magician got his start at 4, pulled a quarter from his own ear and spun it on the floor. Said there's no good tricks but old ones, and lying ain't that hard. So he saved up all his quarters and he bought a deck of cards. And he learned ragtime piano, though his teacher thought him slow. He got a black belt in karate from a pawn shop video. And he'd practice all his worst mistakes in a dirty bathroom mirror. And when his parents drank, he learned to disappear. And his classmates thought him funny, good at sleight of hand, but he had this grand finale they just couldn't understand. Oh, it's hard to tell the whole truth of a family sawed in half. And that's why Tulsa's last magician left his home so fast. Well, down and out in Reno, gone broke in Santa Fe, turning tricks on Los Sueñeros out in California. Well, they pushed him up against the wall, said, buddy, get a grip. So he learned to set himself on fire on a Las Vegas strip. And he wandered down to Tampa, blew everybody's mind, cause the crowd was cheap and easy there on beer and blowing wine. He said, I wonder where my dollar went, how'd the flower bloom so fast? He said, I can't reveal my secrets, he rarely failed to ask. Yeah, the crowd all thought him funny, good at sleight of hand, but he had this grand finale they refused to understand. They demanded explanation when the card pulled was their own. And that's why Tulsa's last magician lost his faith and headed home. cash on hidden strings. His promotions were a certainty, could make the numbers sing. Now time and space is easy for magic to control. Still it was 40 years of working before he noticed he was old. Now his great escape and act is just untying both his shoes. And most days he's in his easy chair yelling at the news. And the weatherman is funny, talking with his hands, but black clouds are coming in and no one understands how somebody's true religion so he's someone else's joke. And that's why Tulsa's last magician kinda just went up in smoke. So friend, if you're the kind that thinks no one quite gets quite what you are, like you're a cobbler or a mechanic in this age of flying cars, if you think that you see right behind what's right before our eyes, you might be a small town's last magician in disguise. Now we need you to be funny and be good at sleight of hands, cause there's a grand finale we can't hope to understand, and there's a 1 in 52 chance. It's real magic and it's true. Won't you please help us believe? Won't you please help us believe in you? As for anybody that doesn't quite fit in the world, I think in some ways Ozarkers don't quite fit in the larger world, except for every now and again we get a worldwide expo like we get here at the Smithsonian Folklife Festival. I think it's been 50 years, so let's see in another 50, that'd be great. I hope we all make it. Some of you look like you're definitely going to make it. I'm optimistic about all of you though. I'd like to do one that's a little bit older, one from the 1930s. So if you're a little older out there, don't worry, you won't recognize it either, it's actually too old. This is from George Edrin and his Corn Dodgers, which I believe is one of the best names in folk music that has ever been. The Corn Dodger is of course just a puck of cornmeal, depending on how you do it. The way that I do it is I put it into a fire and I burn it. And then I try to eat it. You're welcome to use my recipe, follow me for more recipes. It's called My Ozark Mountain Home. Hillbilly music. Barely shook it. There's a place that's far away, it's a little mountain clay, recalls to me the days of long ago, when I'd sit on mother's knee, she'd talk and sing to me. I loved her voice and action, sweet and low. Oh, her love will always linger, I can see it day by day. We'd sit there in that little cabin home, though the house is blown away and the fields of grass are gray, I'll never forget my Ozark Mountain home. Oh, I bow my head in sorrow, tomorrow, that little mound of clay there in the hill. I'm going back to build a shack in that little mound of clay. I'm going back to build a shack in those Ozark hills far away. Sweet to me, just as sweet could be. Her aching heart was always full of pain. From that little mound of clay, she will guide me day by day. I'll never roam the hinterlands again. Oh, in words that live forever, she advised me not to never take advantage of the weak ones of our day. Though we're better off in name, we will always be the same when we meet there in the shadow of the clay. Oh, I bow my head in sorrow, I know we'll meet tomorrow. That little mound of clay there in the hill, I'm going back to build a shack by that little mound of clay. I'm going back to build a shack in those Ozark hills far away. I'm going back to build a shack by that little mound of clay. I'm going back to build a shack in those Ozark hills far away. Of course, there's a critical distinction between showbiz hillbilly music and hillbilly music from just regular folks, you know what I mean? I happen to be of the showbiz variety. I like to make sure that everybody knows that all the time. Which is to say there's like good vaudeville clowns and stuff like that. A long tradition. It's a story tradition and a weird tradition. Towards that end, I like to tell people that I'm going to do a cowboy song now, but I'm not an actual cowboy. Again, it's showbiz. This is actually like a drag story hour, you know? I'm just dressed up as a thing that I'm not, you know? I like to try to make that clear in Tennessee and just about everywhere I go. So I have gotten to learn songs from actual cowboys occasionally when I get the chance, which is to say I believe people that do more shoveling hay and mending fences than anything else, right? What authenticates a true cowboy, I don't know. The question of authenticity is being bandied around this festival, and I don't know, I start to fall asleep, right? I pull my big hat over my eyes and I dream cowboy dreams. But suffice to say that most people that were actual cowboys like lost their profession in the late 19th century, right? Because of the invention of barbed wire. I don't know if this is common knowledge or not, right? So I'm more than happy to be replaced by a teenager with Pro Tools and a laptop, you know? That's fine with me, as long as it's not barbed wire. Anyways, I learned this from a great cowboy singer. His name's Steve Cormier, and his belt buckle is about 3 times the size of mine. This is the only thing you need to know about him. His belt buckle is like this big. It says Sedgwick County, Kansas Rodeo 1989, 4th place. Right? That's the kind of guy that he is. But he taught me a bunch of good old dirty songs, and this is about the cleanest one he ever taught me. He got this from a guy that roamed all over the cowboy, all over the country, but landed in Stone County, Arkansas, where a lot of these songs that I'm going to do here right now originate. Well, so it goes back a ways. It's called the High Tone Dance. It tells the story of a cowboy going into a bar in Denver looking for conjugal visitation with what was at the time known as the fair sex. Again, now we're all in drag, so everybody can be fair if they want to be. But at the time, gender roles were a little more rigid, you know what I mean? So he goes in there looking to find conjugal visitation. He finds out that everybody there has a lot more money than him, and he's not going to fit in even a little bit. Here it is, Acapulco, the High Tone Dance. Well, folks, you can't expect a cowboy for to educate his shanks in an etiquette-ish fashion under an aristocratic rank. Oh, boys, he's often been accustomed to shake and heel and toe at them rackling rancher dances where that kind of etiquette, folks, it don't much go. So you can bet I had 'em all laughing in this awkward sort of way. Oh, I had 'em yanking up their squitters in excited sort of play. When I tumbled into Denver, perchance to take a prance in the snooze and easy measures of a high-tone dance. When I got amongst those ladies in their frocks so fleecy white, and the dudes topped off in wrappings that were truly out of sight, I tell you what, folks, I frankly was embarrassed. Well, I could not help but keep from feeling like a burro in a flock of pretty sheep. Every step I took was awkward. Oh, I blushed so bloomin' red, not dissimilar to the principal decoration on a turkey gobbler's head. Well, the ladies said 'twas seldom that they truly had a chance to see an honest-to-God good-time puncher at a high-tone dance. So I cut me out this heifer. And I'm aware that you shouldn't call women heifers in the 21st century. Don't worry, I'm not actually doing that. I'm actually just quoting an old song, you know what I mean? Just quoting an old song sung by an old guy who's learned it from an old guy who learned it from an old guy since time immemorial, you know what I mean? We forgive all these old guys, don't we? Or maybe we don't, I don't know. I'm actually here to be a part of that conversation. But I do think that if it was an actual cowboy that did all that stuff with him, he probably actually really liked heifers because he made money off of heifers. It's not necessarily a path I want to go down in this instance. But realistically, I'm from Arkansas. I know I like two heifers on a first name basis, you know, so he probably actually was pretty knowledgeable about these sorts of things. And I do think it's kind of amazing that in like American folk culture, we're still like making all of these historical discoveries that have been generally buried, like say that the Turkey and the Straw, or the song that the ice cream truck plays, is originally like an incredibly racist minstrel song. And it's like, of course it is. All American pop music comes from that tradition kind of in general. And I think if you change all these old weird folk songs to make sure that a primarily white middle class audience is comfortable all the time with the need to do a fundamental service to the American folk tradition, which that is buried inside of a lot of the problems that we're still dealing with in America today, like racism, sexism, colonialism, homophobia, and I believe that we can use these songs as dialectical materials which to try to make the world a better place. So I cut me out of heifer. I cut me out of heifer from this flock of pretty girls. I sidled up beside that cow to dance that dreamy whirl. Well, she shoved her hooves around me in this bovine sort of way. Oh, we drifted into heaven as the band began to play. But I could feel my neck a-burning from her nostrils breathing heat. As she dulcied-oed around me, she kept clopping on my feet. And she gazed into my squinters with a frankly soul-dissolving glance. 'Twas quite conducive to the pleasures of a high-toned dance. So when they struck the old cotillion of that music bill of fare, every bit of devil in me seemed to take out on a tear. I let out a cowboy war-whoop, and then I commenced to rag. Oh, I cut in with my trotters till the floor began to sag. And my partner then unaccountably became seasick, and she clopped off for her seat. So I tried to rope the next one, but she dodged me slick and neat. I tell you what, folks, I pulled the creases off their go-to-meeting pants when I put the cowboy trimmings on that high-toned dance. Isn't that stupid, friends? Yeah. I love how dumb that one is. Can you imagine you're a semi-literate cowboy that spent his life roaming around the prairie and you're up there in heaven. You're like, what is my living legacy on earth? And look down and some folk singer in drag is in the, weird swamp who's just singing his song incorrectly. We should be lucky to have a legacy like that. I started playing the accordion because I got tired of people making fun of you playing the banjo every night. And my favorite accordion joke is this one. Why are there no accordions in Star Trek? Because it's in the future. Yeah. I'd like to do another cowboy song, and that will conclude the cowboy apportionment of our programming here for my afternoon personally. I want to do another one from the tradition that I learned from my mentor, a guy named Steve Cormier. Again, this is one of those folk songs that's archival, you know. We got it barely snatched from the fires of infinity. It's a story about a farmer named Antonio Lopez, probably an indigenous farmer, but nobody knows. His literal testimony about how he lost his land got written down by a folklorist in the 1930s, somebody from the Works Progress Administration, who sat down with him and he told a lurid tale about how in the 1890s a great big water company had come through his area of New Mexico, a town called Agua Fria, and bought up all the water rights on his land as the railroad company did the Manifest Destiny jig across the country, right? And as he told this story, it was written into a poem by this WPA worker who passed that poem along to my cowboy mentor, who passed it along to me, and thus it's got a foot in 3 different centuries, and I don't know if any of those stories are true. And I still like it because it tells the timeless story that we do know that is true, that big corporations don't care about people. This is Todo pasa en este mundo, everything passes in this world. We had all the water we need. The willows grew on the Rio, all the way down to Santa Fe. I tended my Padres cattle, all the way from the Arroyo on the go. For a month I slept on the saddle, my hair like a wild buffalo. Y el indio Antonio me played soft, sweet, and low. For the dancers from all of the ranches, todo pasa y en este mundo. I love to be home when the mills were turning, when everyone brought in their cane, and the pacifiers were burning. Children played among the beams. Those were the best of the good times, all memories my spirit must uphold. As the cane boiled out, oh, we danced about, and marvelous stories got told. Yeah, Indio Antonio Dominguez played soft, sweet, and low. For the dancers from all of the ranches, todo pasa y en este mundo. When I was young, we had all the water we'd need. Now the water companies come and take it away. And now we grow our corn in our fields by the grace of God's green. And I know God knows what He's doing, how everything must come and it must go. I'll live and I'll die under this same sky. Todo pasa y en este mundo. Y el Indio Antonio Dominguez played soft, sweet, and low. For the dancers from all of the ranches, todo pasa y en este mundo. Todo pasa y en este mundo. Todo pasa y en este mundo. So those of you up on your folklore might know that it was Germans that initially brought the button accordion down to South Texas and northern Mexico and South America and so on like that. So it's one of those fine examples of an instrument where the people that brought it, the colonizers that brought it, forgot their music, and the people that already lived there picked it up and made it better and continue to make it better. As somebody who had a long line of German heritage people in my own family, it is with significant discomfort that I engage with any of those traditions. But it means that I like to come up in front of people and talk about that discomfort in a frank and honest way. Which is, I think, one of the only ways that you can process and become a better human being, you know what I mean? Everybody talks about, like, epigenetic pain, right? Oh, my leg hurts because my grandfather's leg hurts, but nobody talks about epigenetic joy. Oh, I'm gonna sing because my grandparents sang. I'm gonna sing with you because my grandparents sang with the people that they loved. Oh, I want to do another Acapulco one, if that's all right. If I'm being a little long in the tooth with the big ballads, I apologize, but I'm going to milk the tears out of you with this one. This is one from Steve Goodman, one of my favorite folk singers in the world. And he took an old melody. I'm going to illustrate this point here, making good out of the ashes of an old garden, right? He took an old song, 18th century, I believe, slaving ballad, literally a song sung on slave ships. Changed the words to make sense for his social plights in the 1970s. Took a beautiful old melody and rewrote the words. Another fine example of somebody taking their folk culture and making it their own, making it purposeful, making it do something. Oh, I've heard this is a true story. I don't know. It's a Vietnam protest ballad that got in my craw around overturning a Wade last year. It's called the Ballad of Penny Evans. Well, my name is Penny Evans, and my age is 21. I am a widow of the war that's being fought in Vietnam. And I have 2 infant daughters. Oh, I do the best I can. When they say the war is over, I tell them all it just began. I remember I was 17 when first I met young Bill. At his father's grand piano we played good old heart and soul. And I owned play the right so well. He's the only boy I've slept with, he's the only one I will. And at first we had a baby girl, oh, we had 2 good years. After that the draft notice came, we parted without tears. Now it's 9 months from our last night, when our second babe appears. 6 months later now this letter comes, confirming all my fears. Now it's every month I get a check from an army bureaucrat. And it's every month I tear it up and send the damn thing back. Do they think that I can be bought off? Do they think I'll fall for that? I don't want this bloody money, it can't bring my Billy back. I have not once cared for politics, all speeches I can't understand. Likewise, never take no charity from any living man. But it's 50,000 Billies dead in that unhappy land. And that makes 50,000 ardent souls being played with just one hand. And my name is Penny Evans. My age is 21. I'm a widow of the war that's being fought in Vietnam. And I have 2 infant daughters. God, I'm glad I've had no sons. When they say the war is over, I tell them, oh, it's just begun.
Thank you so much, friends. I want to ask a rhetorical question after I sing a song like that. That's, what is there outside of us? Like, what is there that we feel like we're fundamentally lacking? Even in a beautiful place like this, every now and again, I wake up in the middle of the night wanting to lift a middle finger to the world for some reason, right? Like I have some great big historical injury, my lily white ass. But not really. It's not true. Inside of these veins runs the same blood and the same fibrousness and the same genetic material that had to overthrow pharaohs and kings to get here. That had to be resilient when our continent got invaded by a group of outsiders. That had to cross an ocean in order to escape famines, etc. Almost all of us here have more in common with those people than we ever have had with a pharaoh and a king, right? And so these old songs, I want them to be like sharp weapons of celebration that we can use together to like lift each other up as real materials with which to build a better future together, ideally singing and listening to each other sing. If that sounds a little purple and idealistic, it is. I want to do a love song right after that. And this is my love song to the state of Arkansas. And I say that because it's a little purple, it's a little cheesy, and I mean every second of it. It's called Folk Art Masterpiece. The last of 7 children, she used to dress in gunny sacks. She said that times were hard, families scattered near and far, like seeds into the dirt, like the dimmest set of stars. Well, there's preachers every Sunday, muscadines each fall. I'd like to die in Arkansas if I should die at all. That's us right here, right now. 'Cause I swear a square dance saved my life one hot summer's day. I swear I was about to end myself. I swear I was found a way. I swear I heard the voice of God between the caller's cries. An Ozark fiddle tune and a pretty girl's brown eyes. And there's preachers every Sunday, muscadines each fall. I'd like to die in Arkansas if I should die at all. Yeah, I thought that being poor might weigh heavy on my soul. It's a little drunken happiness like this that makes me whole. It's the dancing drunken happiness like this that makes me whole. And you say that anyone could do this. I know that's so. I know I ain't Walt Whitman and I know she ain't Van Gogh. You can't account for taste, but I know my north from south. And it's a little folk art masterpiece when you open up your mouth. It's a little folk art masterpiece when you open up your mouth. And there's preachers every Sunday, muscadines each fall. I'd like to die in Arkansas if I should die at all. Yeah, I thought that being happy was never in the cards. But 3 chords and a song to sing might get us pretty far. Well, I think 3 chords and a song to sing might get us pretty far. Well, there's preachers every Sunday, muscadines each fall. I'd like to die in Arkansas if I should die at all.
Friends, if I'm going to do a song of unribbled sentimentality, by God, we're going to earn it. Which is to say, I'm going to end this little apportionment of my apportionment of the Smithsonian Folklife Festival here with a big dang sing-along that should make everybody feel pretty cheesy. Are you willing to do that with me? I always want to try to make sure that I'm not the only one that looks like a fool, okay? So you're welcome to be the church lady of your nightmares in this instance, you know? Some of you are already wearing the big hats. Friends, if you thought that I was totally full of it here this 45 minutes, 1, good job, you're correct. But 2, I hope I can leave you with this sentiment. This sentiment is the sing-alongular component to the upcoming number. Friends, it's that your heart is a big tent. That you gotta let everybody in. It doesn't matter who they are, if they do right, or where they've been. Everybody gets in. I'm gonna teach us how to do that call and response gospel style. I mean, and I say something silly and you say something silly right back at me. Joke goes over differently in different places. I'm gonna go, oh, your heart's a big tent, and then you're gonna go, oh, your heart's a big tent, like right after me, okay, right on top of me. I'll give it to you now. Oh, your heart's a big tent. Oh, your heart's a big tent. Paradoxically, we're in a big tent, so if you don't feel that way, you can step right outside of it. It's okay with me. Okay, the next line. You gotta let everybody in. That's going to feel good when everybody starts doing it. Yeah. Don't feel like you got to do it right, okay? Just do it wrong. That's fine. Do it wrong with your neighbor, and then collectively we'll create something new. It doesn't have to be good. It's just folk stuff. Next part is, doesn't matter who they are if they do right where they've been. That part's my part. You don't have to do it. But it does cue us for us all to go tutti, as the Italians would say, all together. Everybody gets in. And this is the choreography for that moment. If you need choreography, I can't do it. I have to play the banjo, so I'm limited. So you have to fill in where I can't do it, all right? From everybody to their according to their ability and to everybody according to their need, as Ronald Reagan did once say. Okay, let's try that part. Doesn't matter who they are if they do right where they've been. Everybody gets in. Everybody gets in. All right, friends, I believe that we have it. You're going to feel it coming, and when you mess it up, just mess it up with your neighbor. It'll be great, okay? We'll do it until it feels good. This morning a miracle happened as promised. The rising of the world's closest star. And the almanacs warned us that the fast coming weather might blow us
melts away like dandelion flowers. And if I had a nickel for every time I've taken shelter from the storm alone and naked in my bed sheets, I could pay off all my loans, buy some nicer clothes, find a job that didn't always scare me. I've been trying not to think before my third cup of coffee. Oh, your heart's a big tent. Gotta let everybody in. Doesn't matter who they are, if they do right where they've been. Here comes everybody gets in. Well, I think I know a secret, still not really sure. Somewhere between I'm living and I believe I can fly. Oh, what's up? I saw the devil in a used bookstore. He was ripping up and spitting on Catcher in the Rye. And I'm coming to myself like a man finding religion. Am I baptized, drowned, or washed in the blood? If life's an open field, I'd like to plant a garden and get ready for the fire and the flood. I want a theory of all love. Oh, your heart's a big tent. Gotta let everybody in. Doesn't matter who they are, if they do right where they've been. Everybody gets in. My conclusion's not a great one. I'll leave that to you smarter ones. The soul is an idiot, it doesn't care why. Oh, whatever you do with it, the gift's a pretty simple one. Saying that you love yourself and love until you die. And I've seen the trees like pillars full of blood, chlorophyll laughing, swaying in their glory. I've seen the sparrows in the air, light on branches there, and there's no way that they're afraid. If I can't live clean, then I'd better love dirty. Oh, your heart's a big tent. Gotta let everybody in. Doesn't matter who they are, if they do right where they've been. Everybody is Friends, my name is Willi Carlisle. It's one of the honors of my life to be out here at the Smithsonian Folklife Festival. Thank you so much for having me. There's an amazing program happening. I hope you come to this great dance tomorrow. I hope that you meet somebody new. I hope you have a meaningful encounter with a new culture that you're a little bit afraid of. I hope you take that good-heartedness home to your family and your friends, and you spread it around as much as you can, all right? We're going to try this one more time. We're going to see if we can make the rafters shake, okay? We're going to see if we can actually make somebody create a little bit of solidarity over there in the Congressional House. Although I don't believe that singing will do that, I do not believe it is a bad start. Here we go. Let's try it. Oh, your heart's a big tent. Oh, your heart's a big tent. You gotta let everybody in. It doesn't matter who they are, if they do right or where they've been. Everybody gets Thank you, Reynolds, favorite folklorist and curator. Experienced